everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs. We get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. Welcome to Game 33. Montreal is in Colorado on the, is this the first game of the road trip? Hang on a second. Second game of the road trip. In Colorado to take on the Avalanche, the Nathan McKinnon-less Avalanche. From what I understand, the Avalanche are actually playing pretty good right now, just over the last 5 games. And probably something to worry about tonight. So I'll have a preview for you. I've got the lineups. I've got game day news, and I forgot to put the thing up, but I've got the guess the score contest. If you guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. And yeah, I'm losing my voice. I don't know what it is. And you can pick that guy from either team. You will get cash prize directly into your bank account. That's the first person that has the right guess. Sometimes we get multiple guesses that are the same. First person in the chat with the right guess wins. We had a winner last game. Jason LaRose won. So, and the third winner this year. Last season, no winners. This season, already 3. So, that's good news. I got to drink something. I noticed today, I don't know, my voice is, I think I'm getting a cold. I think I'm getting a cold. It's weird. Anyway, hopefully it's just a cold. So we got that. I'm trying to think what else we got tonight. I don't think I got anything else. I got game day news. Did I say game news? I think I did. All right, so let's see who's here. Not a lot of people yet, but talk to me in the chat. Got about 10, 15 minutes before I'll get to the game preview, and we'll have some fun, hopefully. Went to the wrong thing. There we go. Habs Guru. Hey, Guru, how you doing? 6-2 Colorado, Nikushkin. Nikushkin getting the first goal. AW, evening, everyone. I'm going to guess 4-2 Colorado, Lecky, first goal. Andrew Steele has 4-2 Habs, a Suzuki first goal. And Jason, hoping to win 2 in a row, sticks with his usual prediction. 3-2 Habs, Caulfield with the first goal. Excuse me. I think the Habs aren't tough tonight. I know without Nate McKinnon, you might think that it's not that way, but I think they are. There's a few reasons why, and I'll get to them. Actually, you know what? We'll do the game day news now while people come in, and we'll get through that. So Nathan McKinnon still out for the Habs with an upper body injury. He's expected back only in the new year, so definitely we're not seeing McKinnon tonight. This on a sad note, I want to put out, send my condolences and sympathies out to former Hab Victor Mete. His grandfather, Vittorio Panza, who was 79, was among he was one of the 5 shooting victims in Vaughan, Ontario on Sunday. So from Talking Habs to Victor Mete, condolences and sympathies to your family, friends, and all that. Very sad news. Very sad. Shocking. I found that out today. I didn't know that. It's kind of shocking. I guess I'm totally the opposite of that. I'm going to be on the podcast on We Habs. I guess I forgot. You got to go to We Habs on YouTube. Subscribe to them and check out our podcast. It's going to be right after the game tonight. I will have barely enough time to go grab a quick sandwich and get on there. So it's on We Habs on YouTube. It's called Habs and Dabs. The podcast is called Habs and Dabs. Right after the game tonight. So hopefully some of you guys will be in there. This is one of the reasons why I think the Habs might be in tough tonight. The team arrived in Denver only this afternoon. They stayed in Arizona last night, and this could affect them with not much time to acclimatize to Denver's high altitude. And this could seriously affect them. No joke there. So we'll see what happens with that. And this is the first game against our former Hab, Arturi Lehkonen. In 20, I got to figure out my writing. In 27 games for the Habs this season, Lecky has 8 goals, 13 assists, 21 point totals, which is, if you prorate that to 82 games, that's 24 goals, 39 assists, 63 points. And that's crazy because, like, that's Arturi Lehkonen we're talking about. He could finish with 60-odd points this year. So, I mean, congrats on him. Who would have thought that he had that in him? He never really showed that. Our offense, I guess, is not the same. And I think it's pretty good on Lecky for putting up the numbers. He's going to be on the first line tonight from what I remember from seeing the lineup for them. So, yeah, really, that's kind of surprising, don't you guys think? Hey, Ronnie, how you doing? Habs will win 4-2, and not a surprise, Coffee will score. Yeah, I want to see him get his 20th today, yeah. And that would be in his 33rd game. And when you look at that and say, is he going to get 40? Yeah, he's going to get 40. Finishes. I think that he will have a hat trick today. Caulfield with a hat trick today. Wow, I'd like to see it. I really would. I just don't feel they're going to have that kind of success against Colorado. Jason asks, do you think they're playing Drouin at center to try to increase his trade value? Well, they switched him back to center when they wanted to score a goal at the end of the Arizona game. I don't know if they've gone back to that. I don't know what the lineup is. I didn't really look at the Habs one, so we're going to see it soon. To increase, well, they got to get Drouin going to increase his trade value. I think anything they do with Jonathan Drouin is to increase his trade value or to totally say, forget it, we're done. So Bob Cannon. Bob Cannon's in the room. Bob, I wanted to ask you, you want to be a mod? I'll make you a mod if you want. And by the way, don't ever worry if I'm never going to toss you out like that. Never. So if it happens, it's not on me. I wouldn't do that to you. I mentioned it. Okay, yeah, you heard me. I mentioned that. Yeah, I saw it today. I gotta talk about that. Sofka, hey Sofka, how you doing? All gifts for Christmas bought already? Me? Oh yeah, I only had 2 to buy. Actually, only 1, but I bought 2 things for that, and that is all I had to do. So we're doing a Secret Santa, save everybody some money. Guru, definitely better support players in Colorado. No, definitely, and he's playing on the first line right now. I know that's because of injuries, but I'm probably was on the second line otherwise. X3J, how you doing, buddy? BL. You know what I was thinking today? I was looking at our pool. I saw that you're in second, and our buddy Happy Nation is in third. And I looked at the moves made. Right, he's got 93 moves made to get into third, and you've got was it 2 or 8? Like you've got none hardly to get there, and it's just perfect. It's anyways. I just wanted to mention that to you that it's the perfect look at 2 different ways to do it. And besides that, he says, hey, Rick, Colorado 6-2 over Montreal with Paymal. With Paymal with the first goal. God, he challenges me. I don't know. Is it by numbers? I don't know everybody's numbers over there. You got to tell me who that means, or if you win, I won't know. So you could say, well, but then tell me who it is. The not being climatized thing is a real issue. In the Army, if they send us to a new deployment somewhere high in elevation or a place that was really hot, they gave us 2 weeks to get used to the climate. No, I know it's a thing. So even with going there the day before, it's still a bit of a thing, right? Obviously. But going there this afternoon, yeah, it's it could be a big effect here. So we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. If they look slow, if they look tired, it's probably what it's going to be. If it's a breathing problem, right? In high elevation, if you're not used to it. Bill, you picked the wrong guy. McKinnon's out till the new year. Not in the lineup tonight. You got to pick someone else, my friend. I'll give you mine. And it's kind of funny on this one. So, yeah, I figure it's going to be the Avs. 5-2 Avs. I got Lehkonen with the first goal. So somebody, I don't remember who it was. We're really close. He had 4-2. But the funny thing is, I was on Twitter, and someone had put up, one of these podcasts put up with a ticker, so it's showing the scores. I clicked on it to stop it, and I got 4-2 Avs. Really close to my score. So if it comes out 4-2, just remember that. I don't know. But I'm going with 5-2 for the Avs. Lehkonen getting the first goal. Here, Habs Group put it this way. It's like breathing through a straw to catch your breath. And that's what could be. It's really going to be It's going to be tough on them, I think, tonight because of this. BL's got McCarr. He's definitely in the game. Definitely in the game. So we'll go with that. And definitely a good possibility for the first goal, that's for sure. Yeah, so anything else you guys want to talk about? Give me another few minutes and I'll get into that that preview for y'all. For y'all. I don't win. If I win, I just pat myself on the back. I send myself the money. Yeah, that's what I do. I take the money out of my savings account, put it into the checking account, and go, congrats, Rick. No, I don't win. Any of these contests that I'm involved in, I actually take part in, I don't win. If I actually win, it goes to the next person down. In this case, well, there's no in this case, if there's multiple winners and it's more than me, obviously, then that's without saying, without having to say. What did stop talking, Rich? Because you're just getting yourself in trouble. What did you think of the player reviews of Mullet Arena? I didn't see them, so couldn't tell you. What were they like? I don't know. I kind of like the. It's a closer view for the cameras, but Hey Kelly, how you doing? Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you as well, my dear. Nice to see you. Don't forget to make your guess. By the way, I'll be on Christmas. There will be a show. Even if you can't make it and you want to just come say Merry Christmas, I'll be on. You can pop in quickly. I'll also be on tomorrow, my anniversary on YouTube. So it's 4 years. I'm on YouTube. That's tomorrow. I'm doing a show. What else? There's a game Friday. So lots of time. But yes, Merry Christmas to you all and Happy Holidays, especially you're busy and you can't catch another one of the shows. East and the Man, good evening, Rick, and he has my guess. 5-2 Colorado, Lecky with the first goal. See, so if I win, Stan the Man wins as well. There you go. So he will get the prize and not me. There's a perfect example. If you're in here and having a good time so far, please give a thumbs up. And I'm going to get to this preview in just a minute. It will be in just a minute. I think it will be a pretty one-sided affair for the Avs tonight. 5-2 for the Avs tonight. Rantanen first goal. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a big thing. I don't know why they chose to not go to Colorado till this afternoon, but, I mean, there you are, right? They did. 3-2 Avs, big bad Josh Anderson. I know, Kelly, is that the first time you've ever picked Josh Anderson? I wonder. You do know that there's other players on this team other than Josh Anderson. Just you right? You know that? Yeah, Kelly loves Josh. Kelly loves Josh. What am I gonna say? I was gonna say something. It went out of my head. If there, I don't know, there's not enough people. Are any of my mods here? I'm gonna do a mod live stream for all the mods. So I need all the mods to send me an email to tell me what night would be best for all of you. Just pick a night or 2 nights, and then I'll work it out, and we'll try to get a night that we can all, or an afternoon on the weekend or something that we can all get together for about, I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour, something like that. And we get to see each other all face-to-face, sort of, today's version of face-to-face. And yeah, we could talk about how to be a mod. Not that anybody's doing a bad job or anything. I'm not criticizing or anything like that. But we can have it just so you know what I'm expecting. That's all. X3J's got 4-2 Habs. Anthony Richard. What are they going to... Is he... Okay, first of all, he's not a relationship to the Richards, right? It's a different Richard family. Anybody know that? Or I should have looked it up, but I didn't. BL says, I missed the game. Apparently the consensus is it has the best ice in all the NHL right now. I'm sorry, what's that? That's the arena? Oh, the Mullet Arena. Apparently has a state-of-the-art ice plant and only 5,000 warm bodies generating heat inside. No, that's actually a good point, right? I know some of the best ice I ever played on was a sort of half outdoor, I don't know how you call it, outdoor arena. So it was inside a building, but no, it wasn't heated or anything. And it was basically outdoors, right? And man, the ice was good. That was good ice. And not too cold. And it was really good to play on. Stanman says no relationship, so that's too bad. Can we give him the rocket, the pocket rocket? What can we call him? He's definitely got the speed to be called Rocket as far as speed goes, man. That kid's fast. Yeah, well, the X-Ray J, yeah, I just saw your thing, yeah. I got you. Yeah, listen, I don't know, we'll come up with a nickname for him. We'll see if he sticks, right? I mean, if he can put up a few points with the speed he's got, yeah, I think the kid could stick. From me saying there's no future for him here, now I think he could stick. See how, isn't it funny? Just see the guy play once. No, I thought he was smaller. I thought he was somebody else. That's why I said what I had said. And he's definitely not that guy because he's 5'11", not 5'6" that I thought he was. And that makes a bit of a difference. The other Rocket, that's an option. You played at a place similar, was indoors, but had no cooling system, so they left doors open to keep it cold. It was pretty cool. Yeah, this was literally kind of, I don't know how you describe it. It was at a school in NDG here, and it was kind of outdoors. I think that we played in one down near the Olympic Stadium too, that was similar to that. And man, that was really good ice. It was a little cold as far as if you're used to playing indoors, but the ice was amazing. The Flash. It's not as bad, but let's try to see if we can get the Rocket somehow in there. Mary Jo, 5-3 Habs. Dvorak with the first goal. Awesome. All right, I'm going to get to that preview that I keep talking about. Let's get to the preview. So the game tonight is the 15-15-2 Montreal Canadiens taking on the 17-11-2 Colorado Avalanche. How to watch this game? It's an 8 p.m. start time Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific. In Canada, Sportsnet only in English and RDS in Canadiens region in French. Avalanche region, it's Altitude Sports. Season series is tonight, and then they're going to play in Montreal on the 13th of March. Last 10 record, Montreal is 4-5-1 with a one-game streak. And Colorado is 5-4-1 with a two-game winning streak. But I think they won 3 of the last 5 or 4 of the last 5 games, something like that. So they're on a bit of a roll for them this year. Stop talking and hit the next one. Home and away record. Montreal is away, so they're 8-6-2 on the road, and Colorado is a very similar 8-5-2 at home. So there's that. Tail of the tape. Scoring chances for percentage. 45.7% for Canadiens. That's 26th in the league. And for Colorado, 52.8%. That's 7th. Goals per game, 2.75 for Montreal, 27th. And for Colorado, only 2.93. So that's a little surprise. They're 23rd in the league. Goals against per game, 3.5 for Montreal, 24th. And 2.67 for Colorado, 6th. That's a big difference there. Power play percentage. 13.7 for Montreal, last in the league, and 27.2% for Colorado, 6th. So another overwhelming power play. Let's see what they do. PK percentage, 79.3% for Montreal, 16th. 76.8% for Colorado, 21st. And head-to-head, last year, 0-1-1, Montreal's record, 2-0-0, Colorado's record. On face-offs, Montreal, 51.4%, 12th in the league, and 45.6% for Colorado, 29th. Shots on goal per game and shots allowed per game. So shots on goal, Montreal 28.7 and 33.1 for Colorado, and shots allowed 33 for Montreal, 32.1 for Colorado. So there you go. Goalies tonight. I know it's Jake Allen for Montreal, 9-12 and 0, 3.33 goals against, 8.97 save percentage. I'm going to assume it's Georgia for Colorado. He's the only name I heard today so far. So 13-6 and 2, 2.46 goals against, and a 9.23 save percentage with 2 shutouts. And players to watch over the last 5 games. For points for Montreal, Doc with 3 and Rantanen for Colorado with 5. Goals, Caulfield with 3 and Rantanen with 5. Assists, Gooley with 2 and Nikushkin with 4. And plus minus, Chris Weidman's a +2 and Eric Johnson's a +3. Team leaders in goals, Cole Caulfield with 19, Rantanen with 21. Points, Nick Suzuki with 31, Rantanen with 38. And average time on ice, Matheson, who is still out, and he is out indefinitely. We don't know when he'll be back. 24-14. And for Colorado, Cale Makar, 27-07. And wins, Jake Allen with 9 and Georgiev with 13. The bottom 10 in the league, Montreal at the top of that list. Montreal, Nashville next, Ottawa below that, Vancouver, Philadelphia, San Jose, Arizona, Columbus, Anaheim, and at the bottom of the bag is Chicago. And Chicago is the only one without, got less than 20 points. And it's going to be tough to edge out Chicago if you want to be last. As top 5 scoring, Rantanen, 21 goals, 17 assists, 38 points. McKinnon, who is out tonight until the new year, 8 goals, 26 assists, 34 points. Cale Makar, 7 goals, 21 assists, 28 points. Arturi Lehkonen, the ex-Hab, 8 goals, 13 assists, 21 points in only 27 games. That's awesome for Lecky. Devon Taves, 2 goals, 15 assists, 17 points. And then Montreal's top 5, Suzuki, now not a point-of-game player, but just under, 15 goals, 16 assists, 31 points. Caulfield, 19 goals, 9 assists, 28 points. 2 goals ahead of Austin Matthews. And he's top 10 in the league in goals. He's number 10 for goals scored, Cole Caulfield. Kirby Dach, 5 goals, 17 assists, 22 points. And Monahan, who is still out, 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points. And Dvorak slowly catching up to Monahan, 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points. Avs lines tonight. Compher centering Lecky and Rantanen. Rodrigue centering Alex Newhook and Valerie Nikushkin. Ben Myers in between Malgin, the newly acquired Dennis Malgin from the Leafs, and Logan O'Connor, and McDermott in between McDonald and Cott. So glad there wasn't another Mac name, and we call it the Mac line, which means nothing. I don't know why I said it. Sam Girard, Cale Makar, first pair. Devon Taves, Eric Johnson, second pair. Brad Hunt, whose brother is Mike. And Andreas Englund is the third pair, and Georgiev is making the start tonight for Montreal. Yeah, Doc is back there, so Drouin entering the second line. I immediately can tell you I do not like that. Suzuki, Caulfield, and Dak first line. Slavkovsky, Drouin, Anderson second line. Dvorak, Dadonov, Hoffman third line. Evans, Anthony Richard, Armia for the fourth line. I'd rather see Anthony Richard centering the second line. I just rather would. Jordan Harris, Jonathan Kovacevic. No, it should be Edmondson, Gooley first pair. Harris, Kovacevic second pair. Jack-Eye, Weidman third pair. Allen getting the start. There you go. Yeah, I don't like I don't like Jonathan Drouin as a second line center. I don't like him as a fourth line center, really. But I don't know. I think here's my thinking. If you're going to put Jonathan Drouin there as the second line center, and you got Anthony Richard, who's a center, here, throw the guy in there. How could he be worse? And you know what? Okay, we don't need to win, but so we also don't need to develop Jonathan Drouin as a center. So wouldn't it be better to throw Richard in there and part of development? I don't know. If you think he's got a future here, I don't know. I just don't like that's it. I don't like it. I know you're all going to think that's very controversial and you're going to give me shit about that, but I'm sure you don't feel that way. I'm sure you probably all do feel the same way I do. The bottom Rocket. Well, that's, you know what, though? I don't like that because he's got a bad, top and bottom. That means something. And I don't know if that's fair to say, to put on him. Or it means he's bad, and maybe he's not. Not a fan of giving him the word Rocket and a nickname, so maybe the Flash is better. We'll see. The Rocket Sprocket or the Sprocket Rocket. The 21st Century Rocket. 21st, there's a song like that. What's the song name? 21st Century? I can't think of it. Rocket Man. There you go. I like that, BL. That one I like better. Hey, Doug, how you doing? Habs 4-2. Anderson, a first goal. The Three Rivers Rocket. Why Three Rivers? Because isn't that where the Lions are? Rocket, the Lions of, I don't know what I'm saying, but isn't that where the ECHL team is? How about Rocket version 2.0? That doesn't flow. Chicago Steve. Will anyone give Drouin a contract again? Well, I guess if he has a good night and he does well as second line center, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. In the NHL is where you should have actually said that. I'm sure you can get a contract elsewhere. And I bet you he'll get signed for, league minimum, $1 million maybe by somebody. His hometown. This is his hometown team, basically, though. He's from St. Agathe. That's basically his hometown team. Rocket Man's a good name, but listen, with the kid though, even though I want to give him a nickname, I want to see him kind of earn that. You know what I mean? Like we gotta wait till he kind of earns it, and then and then we'll give him a nickname. But I like Rocket Man. That's the one I would lead with right now. Anyway, I'm here for another 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, and then I'll take a little break, and I'll be back with the live hangout. And post-live hangout, as soon as the game's over, I got to take off right away. I got to have a quick sandwich, and I'm going to be on the Habs and Dabs podcast on We Habs on YouTube. So that's right after. So hopefully some of you guys will follow over to there and check them out and check me out there and see if we have fun over there. We should have fun. I don't know them yet. I follow them on Twitter. They follow me. But they seem like the kind of guys I'll have fun with. Chicago Steve's got 4-3 Colorado in a shootout. Jacky, first goal. Oh, the Rockets' real hometown, or the Anthony Richard's hometown is Three Rivers? Well, obviously him. It's Three Rivers. I know the Rockets from here. I'm sure Drouin is feeling the pressure to produce for his own well-being and to continue his career in the NHL. You'd think. No, you'd think. I don't know. He doesn't play like it, though. Well, that's it, right, Guru? Wouldn't you like to see, okay, maybe. Well, you know what? If he's a top 6 forward potential, then that's where he's got to be put. You know what? Because I've said the other guys that started on the fourth line, and I get that they'd start him there, but in this situation, that's what I would do. Who had 2 shots on goal? X3J, Drouin or Richard? Yeah, Bob, no problem. And just that if it ever happens again, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not do that to you, especially for what? Nothing happened. Well, if something happened, maybe, but I wouldn't do that to you. It just wouldn't happen. And if I time someone out, it only lasts 5 minutes. That's it. The other way, if I ban somebody, well, that's for a long time. But if it's a timeout, it's 5 minutes, and I'm pretty sure it was longer than 5 minutes what you were telling me about. So, yeah, so no worries on that. But like I said, if you want to be a mod, I'll give you the mod status too. I have no problem. I think you'd be a good mod. I don't know. Did I already give you a mod status? I don't know. I gave a few people recently. Maybe I already did. I don't know. Who knows? In this world, who knows anymore? Let's see. What else we got to talk about? Was there something here? Not really, I guess. But anything you guys want to talk about? I'm here for another 10 minutes. I don't know. I can't think of anything offhand. Nothing happened today. There wasn't anything that really happened with the team. So I can't think of anything offhand I could burp for you guys because this is carbonated. So it's carbonated. So nobody ask if it's any kind of wine. It's not. It's carbonated. Yeah, you don't want to hear me burp. I think somebody else complained to me about that not too long ago. It's a glitch it's got to be a glitch on YouTube. I mean that or StreamYard, but I don't think it's StreamYard that actually handles the chat. I think it's YouTube. Chicago Steve, not only is Shane Wright playing for Canada, he's the captain of Team Canada. So, yeah. I think I've offered it to you. Now, remember, you didn't want it, right? That's cool too. I kind of thought I might have offered it to you already. All right. So, anybody else got anything you want to talk about? Or this show could be kind of boring, and boring's never good for anybody. Then you could say, well, if you don't want it to be boring, you should be more like exciting. I'll try to be. I'm saving it up for the podcast. That's what's happening. I don't know if Matt's going to be in tonight I know he'll be here tomorrow for the anniversary. Got some guests. So far, only Pete's answered me. The other people did not. I'm going to try to. What I'm going to have is I'm going to cut a clip off of my very first video, the opening, and you're going to get to see my very first video here at YouTube. And if I have time, I'm going to look through my list. If anything pops out that, oh yeah, that I remember that, I might have a couple of clips like that. I want to try to find something good from Jeff and have Jeff join us as well on the anniversary. And yeah, so hopefully that'll be fun. Hopefully. What a way to advertise something. Well, hopefully it'll be fun. I don't know. What else do I have listed here? I think that's it. Habs now have 10th and 12th pick. Oh, it's tightening. And listen, that 10th pick, I don't think Montreal is going to stay in 10th. I think they're going to go any higher or stay there. I think they'll drop too. And that wish that maybe because every Habs fan prayed to God. Maybe there is a God, and he listened to our prayers, and the Panthers are dropping, man. It's crazy. Well, Steve, I mean, I do know that Montreal's in 10th, so Florida's the other one. But yeah, this everybody wished for this, and it seems to be happening. Still, you know what? It's still a lot of time left. We've got basically 50 games, basically for everyone, and for Montreal, there's 50 games left. That's a lot of hockey still for things to change. So we'll see. I just think for Montreal, it's not going to change to the going higher. So we'll see. We will see how it works out. It's going to be a real race. There's the teams in the bottom. They're all bad. So, who knows? I just don't think they'll finish out of 10th is really what I'm saying, right? I don't think Montreal finishes out of 10th. They may finish at 10th, but I don't know. They're going to decide their own fate that way. But as far as it making the playoffs, yeah, I mean, not. BL, the ones one of them, and actually both of them, the one in each pool, they got injured players all through the lineup. Nothing done. So I'm not saying they haven't logged in, but they haven't done anything, and it's just not fair to everybody. That's more so for the head-to-head pool because he's got to play against people directly every week, and it's just not fair. I don't think it's fair. Now I beat him because of that, so like I still don't like that, right? I don't want to beat guys because they don't want to take care of their team. So, and that was like kind of a thing. And this person kind of begged me to get in and begged me to get in and I got him in and he begged me to get in and then doesn't do anything to his team. So I don't like that. So I'm looking for a new manager for that team. And on the other one, it's not as important because it's a points league, so he'll finish on the bottom. It's not the same. He's not going directly against anybody. So, but the head-to-head one's just not right. Hey, BC Richard, how you doing, man? It's freaking cold in BC. I know. I got a buddy in Kelowna. It's cold there. What was I saying? The jet stream. What did I see about it? It's kind of bled off some stuff and it's come down, and that's what the cold streak is, and the snow and everything that's coming right now here is all from that. So, yeah, that's called climate change. Get used to it because it ain't changing back. You know what, Chicago, Steve? They're a bit ahead of their time, and it looked like they were way more ahead of their time. I'm leaving Caden Gooley out of this. And it looked like they were way more ahead of their time, but it's coming back down a little bit to earth, I think. And it's a really great development year for them. But yeah, they're definitely ahead of what we would have thought for sure. Oh, Guru, I mean that St. Louis thing. That's a once in a I don't know how many years thing. You're not going to see that every year. I think I think fans have finally realized that can't really hope for that to happen because they did it. It's not a fluke or anything, but it's not something that's going to happen often. Monty, I think Monty's been great. I like Monty a lot. BL, you guys are getting the storm like it's coming through, heading east. You're getting it after we get it. We're getting this starting tomorrow night. We're getting snow, rain, and then snow. Like cold with snow. Next day, warm, +8 with rain. And then at night, it turns to between and then to snow. And it gets to -6 the next day. So then that's Christmas Eve. So I don't know what to expect. This would be weird. In Ontario, they're telling people literally don't go. Whatever plans you had for Christmas, no, it's out. You're staying home. They're having a huge storm there in Ontario. So, you know. But I think Jack Eye sticks this whole year. I do. I really do. Because look at the games he wasn't in. They need his presence. Just in the intimidation factor. The two games he wasn't in, they kind of got I know one of them they got pushed around. So I think first of all, his play dictates that he should, in my opinion, even though he's making mistakes, of course he's making mistakes, but he's learning from them. And I think his play is good. And I think they need the intimidation factor as well. So yeah. Hey Mark, how you doing? It's been a little bit. Not that long, but it's been a little bit. Lecky scores first, 3-2 loss for Montreal. Yeah, I got it 5-2 for Colorado and Lecky scoring first. Yeah, why not, eh? He's going to be pumped, and he's on the first line as well, so he's going to get opportunities, and they get first change and all that, so the matchups will be favorable. Yeah, I'd like to see it be Lecky if Colorado's going to score first. Bob, where do you live, though? If you're in Ontario, it could be in jeopardy. Kelly, yeah, if you had plans, yeah, well, I guess you probably don't anymore, right? I mean, the government said like cancel Christmas plans because of the storm. Don't travel on the holidays. So, although they're getting it ahead of us, so maybe by the Christmas Eve day they'll be digging out enough. I don't know, but they're getting it before we do. Bob, you're just west of Toronto. Yeah, good luck. Listen, good luck. But it's Boxing Day, so by then maybe it's dug out enough and everything's good. I don't know what's coming exactly in Ontario, the amount of snow, but gotta be a lot if the government's telling you don't go anywhere. Punta Cana. Oh, you're asking me? No, BL's asking. I'm sorry. They jumped up. That's why I don't know where. Punta Cana. I was right. There you go. Well, enjoy. I'm not a traveler. I don't really. I mean, I only envy that you guys like to travel. I don't envy the travel because I don't like to travel. But if I did, I'd envy it. How's that? Does it make any sense to anybody? Because I don't know if it makes sense to me. Yeah, Guru, it's not gonna be good for. I'm glad I don't travel. I'm not missing anything. All right. On that note, I'm going to travel out of here for where are we at? For 18 minutes. In 18 minutes, I'll be back for the live hangout. We'll have the game for you. My co-host may join me. He may not. I don't know, but I'll do play-by-play. I'll do color commentary. I will talk to you guys in the chat. And I don't know what other things I have planned, but if I remember, no. And then I'll be doing a podcast right after the game, so I'll tell you about it in the again in the hangout. So that's it. I'm going to leave you all now. I'm going to leave, and I'll be back shortly, very shortly. Till then, stay safe out there, and peace out, y'all. And I'll see you very soon. So, ciao, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I really do appreciate that. And I'll see you soon. Ciao. Go, Abs, go. Keep your stick on the ice.